My dad ate my money and even wished me. What really happened? It's story time. Hello everyone, welcome back on my YouTube channel. How is everything? How is everyone? Let me hope things are moving well with you. This channel is all about entertainment, news and vlogging. We bring you the latest update all over the world. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Turn on your notification bell so that anytime I upload a video, you'll be the first person to be notified. Thank you for watching my video. Thank you for liking. Don't forget to subscribe also. Always subscribe. Let's go direct in the story. It starts like this. I grew up in the family whereby both of my parents are all still alive and everything was moving well as the way the family have to be. I'm the eldest son in the family, and it's me who wrote this letter. I want this woman, yes, it's the one who sent me the email so that I can read for you this letter. You people, you give some advice and what to do next. Yes, he wrote saying that in growing up, everything was fine. They went at school, but as the way you know, children, they didn't know what their father's work was. But then that one day, his father was breaking wood when their mother is going to prepare some food. That through breaking the wood, one thing like a small wood hit his eye, and they rushed in the hospital. The time they reached the dad in the hospital, they told them that the thing have damaged the eye. That the only solution they have to do to remove that eye and remain with one eye. From there, they did the surgery, everything went well. They brought back our dad at home. From there, our dad was not feeling well, was feeling headache, what and what. They took him again in the hospital. They checked him. They said that even the second eye also got some damage. That to avoid it to be like closed, to become more blind completely, he should stop standing in the sun or looking in the sun, just to be like indoor. He should always be inside the door or sometime in the place where there is shadow. And another thing, that he should stop thinking, or else the eye is going to become more blind than the way it is. And another thing, he might die. Then from there, our dad used to be saying, instead of being here, becoming useless, I'm not working, my eye is not seeing. A person who's dead is better than me who's still alive. My mom used to be telling him that, no, stop talking like that. Don't you see a lot of people have died? They cannot give some advice to their children, but at least for you, you are still alive. If anything happened in the family, you always come out and bring your idea. It's better you stay alive than talking like that. Our mom told our dad that we should not be worried. I'll be working very hard. I'll continue supporting the family, even though you are not working again. Then from there, things were fine. As the way you know me as the eldest son, people started to tell me that, now you have seen what happened to your dad. It means as you're the elder one, you have become the father of the family. You have to start taking care of your siblings so that they will not lack anything. Because as the way you can see the situation your daddy is, he cannot work again. I was like, no problem. From there, my father's brothers started to be helping me in studying, and some of our friends also supported me. Time passed, I grew up. I decided to go and start to do any work. But on there, I told my dad that I want to be a mechanic. If I can get anywhere they are teaching mechanic, it's better I start to do mechanic. My dad told me, no, she doesn't have money for that. Then I said, okay, let me do welding. These people do like welding, you know. Then my dad said, it's better. That one is the better. At least I can try to get some money. You do what? You pay for the fees, for the tuition. Time passed. I went in the village. I talked with some of my uncle. I went to my father's side. I talked. They agreed. They started to give me some school fees. And another money which I didn't have, my friend used to collect and give me, because they knew what happened on my dad. I took that money. There is one place near our home where they are doing welding. I paid the man there. The man started to teach me how to do welding, those things of metal, making doors, like that. From there, I was welding. One man found me when I'm doing my job. Around the area where I was studying welding, they have like what we had is there is one white people who bought that land that they are planning to build the school from their neighbor, the neighbor. Then for us, we are less concerned as the way, we saw builders, they come to build what and what. Then from there, for me, I was there when I'm molding something. I was not yet matured, like knowing very well, like to become super knowing what I'm doing. One of the builder, maybe was an engineer, came to me. She called me like, hey boy, how are you? I was like, I'm okay. He told me that, I always see you wearing ovlo, this ovlo which they use in welding. Do you know how to do the doors, windows, what and what? I told this man, yes, I know. I never told him that I don't. I told him, yes, I know. Then this man said, okay, can you even construct or even sending sand or bricks, what and what? We are building here a flat. We need some workers. Can you work? I told this man with very happiness, excitement. I was like, yes, I can work, because I was like, here I'm working, but I'm not getting anything. But at least I can do this one as a side job, you understand. I was very happy. Then this man told me that, where is your boss? I told this man that I'm going to show you my boss. First tell me about how the thing is. This man told me that, I'm going to tell you, but wait, let me first talk with your boss, because I have a deal, good deal. If your boss agreed, I will continue. But if your boss refused, I have a lot of people who will not refuse this deal, because we are going to get money, both of us. I was like, okay, no problem. I took this man, I introduced him to my boss. My boss, they went aside and they talked. What I heard that they talked, this man, because he was doing, the school they were constructing was for white people, and he wanted to get some money in the doors so that he could just increase on the price of the door. Then after these people paying, the guy would take his shares. Even my uncle would take my boss would take the share. That my boss agreed. For me, I didn't know from there. Then my boss called me when he's very happy. He gave me some money. I was like, hey, thank you, boss. It's for what? My boss told me that, just to bring a client. We are going to do what? This work, we do what you take. I was like, okay, no problem. From there, we started to work. We did this children's bed, doors, everything needed in the school. They gave us contract, and from there I used to go even to do some building work there. I got money. From there, when I started to get money, I started to be carrying this my money. I take it to the village of my dad. Like, it was the brother of my dad whom I asked to keep this money for me. The reason why I asked this my brother, the brother of my dad is because, like, when my dad was sick concerning the eye thing, this her brother used to be coming at home, bringing medicine, taking her in the hospital. He was a trustful person. I was like, I don't have any person else I can give this money to, but let me give it to this my daddy's brother, so that I do what? I can continue working. I started to be giving this my dad's brother the money. I started to be giving this my daddy's brother's money. Every time I took the money, this my daddy's brother, let me call him my dad. This my dad used to be writing on the sheet. Every money I take, he used to be writing on the sheet. Money started to raise. From there, one of our uncle from my mother's side asked me that, why do you have to be giving that your dad the money to keep for you? I promise you, you are not going to gain anything from that money. He's going to eat all that money, and you might even get a fight from him. You better get that money, go take it to your dad to keep for you, or give it to your mom. But I was like, mom have a lot of things to handle. School fees for my sibling, taking care of the dad, what and what. I might give my mom this money, to keep it and use it. Then instead of that, let me be giving it to this my dad. Then this my uncle say, for me, I told you, don't ever come here crying when you say that you don't know. You understand? For me, I just kept quiet. I continue working. Then time passed. I was like, how much money I'm having there. I calculated, by then it was going like in 4 million. I went, I told my dad that, dad, I have got the money which I have saved, like it's like 4 million. Then from there, this my dad, my biological dad, who get the eyes blind, told me that, hey, that's nice. Then you go to that your father, that's my daddy's brother, and you tell him that to give you that money, we should find for you a land around the village. You do what? You buy a land because you have started to grow up, you become a man. Then from there, I went there to that my dad's brother. I told him, this my dad brother said that, why do you have to rush? You wait the money to complete like at least like 7 million or 8 million so that you can get a bigger land. This money is very small. You are going to buy a small land like this. It's better for you to wait and buy a bigger land. I went back, I explained it to my dad. My dad was like, okay, no problem. Since you have the right top, which showing that you are saving with her. From there, I had got a girlfriend. We started to be with my girlfriend, but when I'm working and I was still saving. Then from there, this contract of this side, it finished, everything went well. But for me, I continued like working with them. They got another work outside my country. I followed them. From there, following them, I told my dad that I'm going, even here where I'm saving the money. I told the man. This my dad, they say, okay, no problem. Once you be like rich, you get your money, you be sending to me. You have my number. I'll keep your money very well, no problem. I did what? I also followed. From there, I started to be working. This country where I went, they were paying me much money. Everything was moving smoothly. I got money, but every money I used to be getting, I was not even trying like, let me at least buy a good shirt, let me buy a shoe at my age. You understand? Just know, all the money I was saving, like I was getting paid, I never ate even a single coin, even to get like, let me buy clothes for myself, let me buy shoe, even to buy good food. I used to be starving myself. The sun was too much, but when I just catch all that money, sending it back at home. By that time, I was not writing anywhere because I didn't have anywhere to be like writing. But whenever I used to be sending, I used to call this my dad brother to confirm if he have received the money. This man used to tell me that money received, I'm saving your money very well, no problem, what and what. Then time reached, even here where I was working, I got a girl. From there, I left my girl pregnant at the first place. Here, I also got a girl, also get pregnant. Then I told this, but I had already explained everything to this woman whom I found there here, that I'm married, I have already a woman at home, this and this. And this woman used to be knowing me, like every time I come back here in town at our place, he knew that I have come to visit even his what? My wife. There, before coming back at home, I called my dad, telling him that, I have raised a lot of money, even much. Why don't you help me to go to that your brother? You tell him to give you that money. You search for me what? A land. Then from there, my dad was like, okay, no problem. Let me go meet what? My brother. My dad went there to meet his brother so that they can do what? Give him the money. When he reached there to his brother said that, which man are you talking about? For me, the only money which I know is the one which is recorded in the book. Remember that money which is recorded in the book is the only money which I gave him when I'm still here without going there to another town. Then my dad was like, my son said that he have been sending you money ever since he went abroad. But you are saying that he never sent you any money. This man said that, my daddy's brother, that this is the only money which I'm having, the one which is recorded here. Other money which you are talking about, for me, I don't know about that money. Hey, you want to call me a thief? What and what? He told my dad that he's not going to give him even that money he's having, that they should wait for me to come back, then we calculate what and what. Then my dad went back at home and called me. He explained to me what his brother said. I was like, how comes? For me, I've been sending the money to that man, even though I was not writing anywhere, but I have proof to the person whom I've been sending money to, like where I'm collecting the money and give it to what? To the man. Then my dad said, okay, no problem. You get a day, you come back, then you know about your money issue. I don't want to get problem with my brother. That is our elder brother, and you know he's the one who have been taking care of me, what and what. I was like, okay, no problem. From there, I packed my thing fast. I got money for ticket. I came back at home, direct to my what? To my dad. I greeted my father. I was like, let me go and I meet this your brother so that I can know I collect my money even what and what. I reached there. This man didn't even welcomed me. He was like, hey, so your dad called you to come and start to insult me that I have stole your money. Which of the money we're talking about? For me, the only money which I know is the one whom I wrote here. And another thing, I don't have that money right now. What and what? Then I was like, Dad, I gave you my money, like this, my dad brother. I gave you the money. Stop denying it. I gave you the money. Why are you talking like this? I didn't come to quarrel. I haven't even greeted you. But you have seen me starting to quarrel, shouting at me. We are not fighting. I have come in peace. This man never welcomed me, insulted me, and told me to move away from his compound. But his her woman and the children, they greeted me what and what. I went back to my dad. I started to cry. I explained everything to my dad. My dad was like, my son, what are we going to do? Then I told my dad, but I have evidence. The person whom I've been sending money to can come out and do what talk. Then from there, I called this person, like where I was sending the money, where my dad used to be collecting. This man said that he's having some receipts which showing that I sent the money, but not all of the receipt, but he's having some. He was like, okay, let me come, I collect it, I bring it in the village. Then my dad said, it's yes, do like that, go and bring those receipts. But I was like, I entered the taxi to go in town to collect the receipt and what and what. I didn't reach where I was going. What I know, people told me that I reached somewhere in the taxi. I told them that stop, I'm coming out from here. I move out, that I stopped the taxi. I told them that for me, I'm feeling thirsty, too much thirsty. Bring me down, let me come out. I came out, I removed the money that I bought water. After buying water, I told the shopman, give me even soda. After buying soda, I told them, give me something to eat. Like that, then from there, the remaining money which I had in my pocket, I removed it, I threw it away. I ran mad. That for the good thing how my parents or family phoned me is because I had the phone in my pocket. That my dad used to be calling me on the phone saying that have you reached? From there, these people, like a good Samaritan, called the phone and told my dad that this your son have run mad. They carried me, they took me in the village to my father's side. I started to stay there, they are treating me, but even though my dad tried to treat me, nothing was working. That in this thing, the spiritual thing, like the demon, maybe the demon, all those things which this my daddy's brother sent, it was saying that how could you come back and shame our boss? Like, yes, our boss that ate your money. How? You have to die because a dead person cannot cannot come out and claim the money like with the live person. The person's not dead. That we also have to die and perish so that no one can demand my boss the money. My boss used that like those things was talking. Our boss used the money for his certification. Then who are you to come back and shaming our boss around the village that you sent him the money? You have to die. That this our dad, my dad who had problem in the eye, sold some of the part of his land, left only the land for us where they bury us, and took me everywhere to some of the traditional people, what and what, nothing was working. Then my dad didn't have another money. He decided to carry me, and they put me we had a tree in the compound. They got a chain, and they chained me there, just sitting there, feeding me, bathing me, just like that, nothing else like that. Then from there, Imagine when I come back, I didn't even visit that my first wife whom I left here in town. But what helped me is that because all this, they just told me what had really happened. Because for me, I didn't know what was going on. I was mad. That then from there, that my woman whom I left there abroad came searching for me because he was pregnant and wanted to know the family of his child he born. Wanted to know the family of his child. Then from there that he came asking people. Thank God he found me. They told her my situation, what and what. This woman said that it's very bad. That can the villagers around my place collect some money so that she can take me to their house, to their place, that they will be treating me from there. But she will not see that the father of her child do what? Dying and be mad like that. This my woman whom I left abroad carried me, took me to their mother's side, and his mother, like no one was there, only his grandmother. That the grandmother said that he cannot take care of me. I should get someone there to be like they treat me. They started to treat me from there at my in-laws' place. I stayed at my in-law place for like a year when they are treating me. My dad used to be sending some money, like as the way things needed. And even my family sent some money. They are treating me. This my wife also treating me. That I stopped to become that much mad person who used to be beating people, like shouting what and what. I start to become mad. But when I'm still mad, I'm not understanding what is happening around the what? Around. Yes, they treated me. The madness went. But I still had some problem of raping, like catching those animals like goat, dog, what and what, cows when I want to sleep with them. You understand? Yes. They tried to treat me, but this thing had refused. To an extent, one day I was going to do what? I was going to rape the grandmother of my wife. From there, this woman told my wife that he should take me away from there, that it reached an extent of me wanting to rape him, to rape her, that the sickness is very strong. He should take me away from there. This my woman went to her mother direct, explained everything. Then her mother told her that, if not because of you, my daughter, I was not going to do what? To enter this matter, but let me help you, you and your man. This my mother-in-law that took me with her daughter somewhere. They treated me saying that I'm innocent. That the brother of my dad ate my money and wanted me to die. That if I die, he will get peace around the village. Or else the villagers are talking around the rumors that he stole my money and he wanted to kill me. That he wanted to kill me final, so that peace will be. They treated me. After treating me, I became well. They told me not to go back in my village again, not even I should hide or else go back where I was working abroad, not to go back in town, so that these family people or any of the person who know me might find me and see me. From there, I was like, okay, no problem. I carried myself. I left there. We went and we started the life with my wife. Everything started to work. I started to get money again. From there, when I went back, I was doing, like I opened the shop. We got money. And there where the shop I was working, I bought a land from there. Everything was moving well. Then from there, they called me that my dad is in bad condition. The sickness of worsening of the eye. And even there is some old sickness, as the way old people. I called my mom. I told them to send my dad in the town. I have already got money so that I can do what? I can treat them. I can treat him. They sent my dad. I had money. I treated my dad very well. Everything went well. I sent my dad back. Then one day, something happened in the village. to my dad. I was like, you send my dad to the what? To town. They were like, they don't have transport, what and what. I sent money. But the one was like, maybe these people, they have failed to get a car, which to bring my dad. Let me use this my car. I go in the village, I collect my dad. I told them that I'm not going to reach at home direct. But you people find me in the park. That's where you bring the dad and do what? I take the dad in the hospital. They were like, okay, no problem. From there, I carried my car. I reached in the park where my parents should find me there. I didn't know that some people around there, they knew me. Even one of the son of this man, my daddy's brother, saw me. This son was like, oh my God, is it true that you are still alive? We thought that you have died long time ago. Look at yourself. You have become big. You look nice. See the clothes that you are wearing. The truth, I had got money. When I have gained some weight, I looked nice. You understand? But this guy was like, it's a pity. From there, my dad told this guy, is like my brother because it's my daddy's brother who gave birth to him. He said that, he called his name that, let me say Yusuf, Yusuf, stop that. Leave my son alone. My son left you and your dad when you ate his money. We didn't report to police. We didn't do anything. What are you still wanting from my son? You understand? Then from there, we went. After going, we didn't know what this boy went and told his father. But whatever thing they had did next had to kill me. That's it. Had to kill me. That the thing which they sent me, those witchcraft, it was saying that how can I come back in the village when I'm looking nice, when I got another money, and yet the first money, their boss, their person who sent them is the one who ate it. Now where did I get another money? I cannot shame our boss. That their boss said that if I don't die for him, he will run mad or he will fall sick, what this is what and what. The truth, I was like, go driving. Something came and covered my eyes. You understand? Covered my eyes. I fell down. My father caught me, started to cry. People came around me when I'm coming out the white thing from the mouth. They cried what and what. They called this my wife. My wife called my mother. They took me back where they treated me the first time. They say that they treated me, but they didn't block these wishes from coming. Then from there, they take me back. They treated me. After treating me, I got well. From there, my mother-in-law said that now, I'm now okay and I'm free to go to my father's compound. Before, I couldn't go to my father's compound because of what my daddy's brother is doing, wanted me to die. But the day I stepped in my father's compound is the day my daddy's brother ran mad. Right now, my daddy's brother just ran mad, catching around this on the village, the animal, like the one used to be sleeping with animal, like cow, goat, what even to rape people around the village. You understand? That's like this. They are now coming to our side, begging us for forgiveness. Me, a person who never even asked for my money they ate, now they are asking me to forgive them. If I died, if not because of this, my woman, where would I have been? Please, I need your help and advice. Should I forgive them? Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Turn on your notification bells so that anytime I upload the video, you'll be the first person to be notified. Stay safe.